Hello, welcome back to American English Pronunciation. This is the third session in a series. Today we're going to be talking about L's. Now, you may come from a language where L is easily pronounced, similarly to English. That's fine. If you don't, though, and I'm speaking specifically of people from East Asia, people who speak Mandarin or any other language in China, people who speak Japanese or Korean or Vietnamese, I want you to listen, because L and R are produced in very similar ways in your languages, but in English, and particularly in American English, they are very, very, very far apart in how they're produced. And I'm going to show you this. With the L, here's your mouth. Again, that's the side of your mouth. Here are your teeth. Those are your teeth. When you make an L, the L should be located right here. That is in that little juncture between the back of your teeth and the upper palate. That is where the tip of your tongue should go. All the way there, so that the front of your tongue, one part of your tongue will feel the warmth and the skin of your upper palate. The other part will feel the very toughness, the hardness of your teeth. So, la, land, pillar, seal. Now, notice that may be very, very different from the way you are used to pronouncing L. That's okay. That's exactly what this is about. It's to teach you a different way of saying L, which will be more intelligible, that is more understandable, to people whose native language is English, but also to internationals who don't speak English as their first language and have grown up in a totally different part of the world from yours. To standardize the accent, to standardize the way you speak and the way you pronounce, for example, L, is to make yourself more clear. And you want to be more clear, right? You want your message to get along, yes? Okay, so that's where the L should be, la. So let's go ahead and we'll look at very tight close-ups of somebody pronouncing L, and then I will come back after that. See you.
Laugh, pillar, tell, land, balloon, fail, light, sailing, seal, lamp, 11, pool, loud, calendar, muscle, lucky, wallet, spell, lake, pillow, while, late, glass, whole, lunch, olive, wheel, log, shoelace, towel, leg, island, pencil, love, police, hill, lemon, dollar, tall, look, family, whale, letter, pilot, tool, lip, toilet, bowl, lion, violin, heel, listen, elephant, shell, long, envelope, smile. Later in the sailing race, a lovely whale and a loud elephant ate lunch and began to smile.
Hi, welcome back. One thing I want to talk about is that most people have the most difficulty with L at the very end of the word. They can do it at the beginning, and I work with hundreds, literally hundreds, of international graduate students here. They will do well with L at the beginning and L in the middle, but L at the end is very tough for them. And they'll show you why, okay? Seal, whale, tile. You see where my lips are? My lips are actually, I'm sort of smiling a little bit. That's to give my tongue room enough to come in and reach that point, that juncture between my teeth and my upper palate. A lot of people have not been taught how to do this. They will say, instead of seal, they will say seal. Instead of whale, they will say whale. Instead of tile, they will say tile. If your lips are coming together like that at the end of a word that has an L at the end, this last sound, that is incorrect. Your lips should not come together. To us, that sounds like a W, like that sound. And so we don't understand it as an L at all. You need to smile a little bit to give your tongue room enough to get up there, to hit, so that the tip hits the juncture between your upper palate and your teeth. Seal, whale, tile. Go ahead and practice. Put those practice sentences into your phones so that you can practice them as you're waiting for buses or whatever. Go ahead and practice. Make sure that you're making that L in back of your teeth and not contracting your lips. Seal, not that, but seal. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.